read and hopefully sound natural. So Mark and Shelley, mom and dad, have been married for 50 years. And together, as their children, we have witnessed collectively 167 years of their marriage. So if it feels like it's been a bit longer than 50, then maybe that's our fault. But as their children, we have had a unique perspective on watching Mark and Shelley as a couple. Mom and dad were consistent, loving parents, and the gift of consistency is something you appreciate more and more as you grow up. You have an understanding of how much work it really takes to keep a household running. Mom and dad were always unified. They always backed each other up, and rarely would there be a situation where asking one over the other gave us any sort of advantage. Of course, dad does have a lot of lofty ideas and daydreams that mom has to help bring him back to reality from, but dad, you have my support on both.
All right.
Current debate.
Can we take a vote?
No vote vote. Anyways, as it goes for most young families, money wasn't always plentiful in supply, but our parents were good at being resourceful. And sometimes this included, for me, lining my winter boots with plastic bags to keep my socks dry. But I can see how it was this sort of thinking that our parents instilled in us. My dad even figured out how to build a cabin in the woods by dismantling an old one with a chainsaw and having us carry it by hand as a family, section by section, the final stretch that the road didn't allow for a vehicle. So we did things as a family that way. I think we all gained a decent skill of independence as well growing up because we were allowed to make mistakes. I know for a fact I did during my first oil change on the van when I forgot to put the oil plug back in before filling it up with oil. And let's just say cleaning motor oil off of asphalt is not the easiest process, especially when it's running all the way down. As an adult, I can also look back and appreciate growing up in the church. And not only did we learn a lot of important values from the teachings in the Bible, but we were also given the opportunity to take part in different aspects of the church, especially for us older three who were volunteered at young ages to sing special songs in front of the congregation. But I don't resent that. In fact, I'm very grateful because it led to a short music career for myself and opportunities that I wouldn't have had otherwise if I didn't have a place to learn and grow in that skill and talent. And even though mom and dad didn't always enjoy my style of music that the band played, the support was always there, whether it was Andrew and I making noise in the basement with drums and guitar, or letting me use a van, the family van, when the friend's van crapped out because the transmission blew, and using it for a road gig and helping us get there. So those are my thoughts. I'm going to pass the mic and keep this moving along.
Thank you. I'm Rachel. I'm the youngest child. I'm the one that got picked on, but it made me super funny, so it's okay. One of my big childhood memories that stands out the most is our family road trips. One in particular was our drive to the West Coast. There were 6 of us packed into a van driving all the way from Mississauga to Vancouver. As the youngest child, that meant that I got to sleep on the smallest section of the van floor, which I'm convinced had the worst bumps.
Yeah.
Yeah. As a kid, I thought it was just a fun adventure. As a parent, I have a whole new appreciation for it. The amount of patience that must have taken is incredible. Honestly, I'm not sure I'd even make it out of Ontario before turning the car on. So I love you guys, that's a long time in the car. Whether it was trips to the cottage, family road trips, or just skating on a frozen pond, family time was always a priority. So thank you both for always making sure we had fun together and for showing us the time together was what actually mattered the most when we were doing stuff.
Right on. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Andrew. It was their first draft. Mom and Dad are both very responsible people. Mom always cooked very healthy meals for us and kept the house very clean. We helped a little bit. And Dad always made it home for a family dinner, even when he had a prayer meeting, board meeting, elders meeting, Bible study, VBS planning meeting, worship team practice, gym night, or wedding rehearsal in the evening. I always loved the undivided attention I got from Mom when she cut my hair, and we share a love of jigsaw puzzles. But I would have to say Dad was the fun parent. When Mom made dinner, she would always call us to wash up a few minutes before it was ready. One day we were all seated around the table a bit before the food was ready. Dad grabbed his fork in one fist and his knife in the other, and looked at us kids mischievously, and then started lightly pounding his fists on the table saying, "We want food, we want food." Of course, us kids gleefully joined in, "We want food." Mom brought the food shortly thereafter, and we said grace and ate. But the next time we were all ready before the dinner was, us kids started the same chant, and for some mysterious reason, Dad in a panic shut it down right away. I guess he didn't think it was fun anymore.
It's the flack I caught after the first time.
No doubt. Like all married couples, they would disagree now and then. For example, they're currently disagreeing over whether or not to get a boat. But we've never seen anything resembling a fight. So although us kids all had friends whose parents were divorced, the thought of that happening in our family never crossed our minds. Mom always supported Dad's major decisions, at least in front of us. And Dad always made big decisions with Mom's interests in mind. They were also never shy about being affectionate in front of us. I remember one Monday morning, Mondays were Dad's day off. Mom was about to leave for work, and she leaned in to kiss Dad goodbye, and I noticed he licked his lips first. I asked him why he did that, and he said with a smile, "So I can feel the kiss better." You can still catch them walking hand in hand now and then, which always gives me a good feeling, knowing my parents still love each other and still enjoy each other's touch after all these years.
Thank you.
I am Leah, the third child, or the happy surprise. Mom and Dad, you've built a life rooted in faith, love, commitment, and family. And all of us kids know how lucky we are to have parents reach year 50 together. Looking back, it's clear how intentional you were about making our family a priority. Mom, you made sure we were always well looked after. There's a homemade dinner on the table every night, fresh baking in our school lunches, which, if I'm being honest, often got traded for someone else's processed snacks. Due to us having not yet realized that a homemade cookie is far superior to a Joe Louis. Somehow the house was always clean, the laundry was done, and there was a garden full of green beans and rhubarb that we could snack on in Arthur. When we got older and some of us had more specific dietary needs, you put effort into learning gluten-free recipes or coming up with creative vegetarian side dishes. And I can honestly say that as an adult now, I completely understand why you would not be impressed when we forgot to take the chicken out of the freezer when we got home from school.
Yeah.
Dad, as everyone here can attest, you have a gift for teaching. You taught me how to dive by holding me upside down over the water. Introduced us all to a fine dining experience known as gourmet hot dog night. And you would sing along with me in the car with the Imperials cranked up. You also taught us practical skills like changing a tire or the oil, as Nathan mentioned, repairing a roof, which Andrew took to professional levels, and pumping gas. Although you forgot one very important step with me the first time you let me try it, to let go of the nozzle before pulling it out of the gas tank. Let's just say I arrived at a Robinson family gathering needing an extra set of clothes and very aware to stay away from any open flame.
Yeah.
You also modeled true honesty in your marriage. Although, Dad, we're still talking about the time you told Mom the stray cat that had been on our porch the night before wasn't in the house until after you had jumped out of bed the next morning and ran downstairs for no apparent reason. Still, Mom allowed the stray cat to be called Sam and stayed for a probationary period, which ended up being a great new addition to our family. Most importantly, you raised us to be independent, confident, and capable adults. Ironically, that independence meant most of your children moved further away than you probably would have liked. But now you live in Thunder Bay with 2 out of your 4 kids, so you're back up to 50%.
There we go. Yep.
Through it all, your faith has been the foundation of your marriage. You've shown us what it means to love selflessly, to serve one another, to persevere through life's challenges, and to trust God every step of the way. Your example has shaped not only your children, but now your grandchildren as well. And now, 50 years later, you're still choosing each other, which is especially impressive considering you also survived teaching 4 kids how to drive in a standard car, no less. Mom and Dad, thank you from all of us for giving us a home filled with love, laughter, faith, and countless memories. We're so grateful for the example you've set and the legacy you've built. We love you.
Thank you.
So, thanks. Andrew and I have a song, but before we do that, there's a fun little bonus that I know I didn't tell you guys right away, but the grandkids are coming up. There's just something small prepared. Here, maybe stand in front of this thing so you guys don't
Yeah, that's good.
pass and do whatever order you figured out. Yeah. So what?
We just have a little poem we made on the way here.
We are the grandkids of Shelley and Mark. We came from far away, over the hill and around the lake, from the land of Thunder Bay.
And don't you fret, there's more than that. We've got Quinn and Mila too. Winnipeg was a little far to drive, so instead we flew.
All right, very good.
But we're all here together to celebrate on this special day. For Grandma and for Grandpa, we say, Happy Anniversary.
Good one.
We have many special memories that are all fine and dandy, like Grandma's famous home-cooked meals and searching Grandpa's pockets for candy.
Grandma bakes and Grandpa talks. It's cliche but never boring when you're sampling the finest mountain cookie or hearing a childhood story.
Grandma and Grandpa's house is always filled with love, holidays and family time, and learning about God above.
So thank you for coming, everyone, close and far away, to celebrate Mark and Shelley and say Happy Anniversary.
That's good.
Okay, we're gonna play a song. There's not really a mic stand. I think I can sing loud enough. I don't know. I think it'll be okay. I'm gonna turn this off. I think. You have to hold it.
Yeah, just hold the button in.
There it is. This is, if you haven't experienced a woods family gathering, there's often, especially summertime, there would often be songs that we decided to write about family time and usually perform them around the campfire at the cottage. And even a couple times with our grandparents' anniversary, writing a couple songs, Leah sometimes involved. It's always a little bit different. So that's the best intro I can give, I guess. So with minimal rehearsal, I give you the song Love of My Life. Blue eyes and golden hair, her legs go on for days. A little birdie told him today was her birthday. Sat next to her in church, his flowing chestnut hair
faithfully would go. They taught us from the Bible to walk in His ways and light, to be patient, kind, and loving, and always do what's right. Through 50 years of marriage, of victory and loss, hearts entwined together, and I said on the cross, the future's never certain, but one thing we can know, Mom and Dad will be together till Jesus calls them home. So darling, just give me your hand.